From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now, please welcome your...
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Toronto Blue Jays.
So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Jose Barrios. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Lawrence Butler, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. Headed towards the corner. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Right
just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Wilson aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball could be two. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Two out, space is empty. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. And that is that. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. And towing the slab, Jacob Lopez.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bo Bichette, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Bichette needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Ball two.
That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on pitchers. The game goes on.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That one just misses.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Three, 2 now. Stays alive. Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Finding themselves down a run early. They'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And the batter is George Springer.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off left side. That's
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped left field, way back there, and out of here. He'll touch them all. His second homer this series, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hitting better than .350 this month.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tied up here in the early going. Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Anthony Santander at the plate. First pitch misses.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
2 outs. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And that one is in for a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 outs. Clement getting ready to hit. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Kirk, the lead runner out at second. Santander at first, 2 out of the inning. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Avens in position, and that ends the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. All even at one apiece. You're dialed into the show. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for
go.
the
Here's the
Athletics.
catcher, Shea Langoliers. Berrios back to work.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away. Berrios, in his 9th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Miguel Andujar. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's your strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Ball,
that's outside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7th, left fielder Drew Avens.
And now Drew Avens. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And that skips in the dirt.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That clips the corner. That's to third. Goes to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
The 1-2. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was
fielder,
nicely done to beat the
Jonathan
odds. Nice job of
Lefty.
driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now Jonathan Clase in there for strike one. And a pitch to third. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Stepping in, Michael Stefanik.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Straw leads off first with one away. And that's outside. Now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball. And based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw to the hand.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. And it remains 2-2. Good eye right there.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Now a pop-up on the infield. Wilson. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Out in front, rip foul.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
1-1 now. And a foul ball. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading off
and
for
here
the
is
Athletics.
Luis
Second
Urias.
baseman, Luis Urias.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out. Trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here's Logan Davidson. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. One out, base is empty. Swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Butler.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. A double and a run scored his first time up. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And the 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field, ranging back. And that one is off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases.
Got
to feel good about that. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Cut on and lifted in the air. Santander makes the play, and that is that. The A's strand 1. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's already homered here in this one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Ferguson appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. McIver warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk reached on an infield single his first time. And that one way outside. 1-0. Fought off foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And misses inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And a foul ball. Kirk leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is out of play. Two outs. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left. 3 innings complete, all tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Brent Rooker. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 1-0. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him looking, and one away.
Now batting.
And now here is Tyler Soderstrom. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That's in there. Strike 1. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. The A's go quietly. Nothing doing there for the A's. Score remains deadlocked at 1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Ferguson.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now for the Jays,
Leading
Ernie
off for the
Clement.
Jays,
Fly to left his
shortstop,
first time.
Ernie Clement.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Davidson pulls that one down, and there's one
Now
down.
batting,
Good
the
hard
center
fastball up in the
fielder,
zone right there. They
Miles
look
Straw.
really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So digging in, Miles Straw. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside.
out.
Right through there for a strike. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. Rooker sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder
Jonathan Clase
Jonathan
now at the plate.
Clase.
Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one
Ball, that's
upstairs,
upstairs.
ball 1. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
inside.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. We played 4. All tied 1-1. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for
Here's the third
Athletics,
baseman,
third
Miguel
baseman,
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Berrios back to work.
Outside.
And that's
the ball.
outside.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-1.
Next one in the dirt.
1 strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. Nabs it. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Drew Avens.
So up next, Drew Avens. 0 for 1 so far. First
Ball,
pitch,
that
and he
pitch is out.
just misses. Foul ball there. A changeup
that's off the
missing,
plate.
and it's 2-1. That one is
3 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there.
Now batting,
Pretty much
second
gifted him
baseman,
first base
Luis
with a quick free
Urias.
pass.
Here's Luis Urias. He's been a great free agent sign. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. 3 up, 3 down that time. Bottom half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Back now in Toronto. Here's the second baseman, Michael Stefanik. Stefanik goes 5 feet 9 inches, 29 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side, boots it.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Fastball for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Off the mark there. 1-1. That one to first. Knocks it down. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. High fly ball out into left center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, George.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground to the left on Duhar. Throws across the diamond, and that is the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Logan Davidson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
0-2 now. Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Outside. Ball 1. All tied up, and we're the top half of the sixth. Misses outside, and it's 2-0.
Yeah.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Go-ahead run on base. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. Santander makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down and in. Butler at second with 2 down. Out to short, Clement. In the hole, jump throw, on the money, nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. Sears. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
J.P. Sears.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
And that one in the air center field. Butler under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's going to be Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mitch Spence, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Holman also throwing. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Almost got him.
2 strikes.
And now 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0-2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering way upstairs. And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Tyler Soderstrom digs in now.
The designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. He's grounded out a couple of times. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Fouled off down the right side. That one fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hard hit left side. Over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's the third baseman,
Andujar.
Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls that one foul. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, left fielder,
I could watch base hits
Evans.
like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Go ahead run on base. Evans, the next to hit. Ball one there. Two outs. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
Now at the plate,
Urias.
Luis Urias. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And downstairs. Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. One runs in. He's in there. It's 3-1.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Logan Davidson.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Chad Green will depart. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Braden
Blue
Fisher
Jays.
takes over on the mound.
Number
Just trying to
63.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So runner at second, two down. Logan Davidson up next for the A's. Pitch is in there. Strike one. The A's looking to add another. And that one fouled off. Well struck right field. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show.
Pitching for
We're
the
back in a
Athletics.
new pitcher here to start the bottom
Number
of the seventh.
28.
Mitch Spence.
Mitch
Well, the best
Spence.
relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight
Leading
lead
off for
late in the ball
Toronto.
game. Some
Center
of them are just
fielder,
wired different, so
Miles
we'll see what he's
Straw.
got here.
Straw. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
The 0-2. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Jonathan Clase next up for the Blue Jays. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
One down, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Rolled over to third on Duhar. To first, and a couple of quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So up next for Toronto, Michael Stefanik. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering upstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The A's trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. That's a little bit low. Bo Bichette would be next if they can extend the inning.
Exactly the kind of bat you need in a clutch situation like this. Got to do whatever it takes to give him a chance.
He goes down looking. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Fisher, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 65, getting loose as well. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Straw puts it away, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one fouled off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. A swing and a soft liner. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Brent Rooker, 0 for 3 in this one. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you got a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. A's go quickly and quietly there, but they still lead it 3-1. Bottom of the eighth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Spence back to work. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Just missed. That one misses. And now 3-1. And it's strike two.
Full count. 3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a simple
baseman.
ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Up and in, ball two. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing called strike. And it's 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, dude.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, George Springer.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Bichette at first, one gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, can't get it. It's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And fouled off. Swings and misses. No balls, two strikes. In the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second with one gone. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mitch Spence out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Now pitching for
And we
the
all know
A's,
about his slider. It's just
number
filthy,
19.
man. And one of the better
Mason
ones in the game,
Miller.
I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Just missed. The 1-0. That one at triple digits. Two on, two outs. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Two strikes.
Two outs. Down and in, moved his feet.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And it's a one-run game.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Substitution being made at first. Pitch running here. Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement. Across the letters at 102. Big spot. Two out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's 3-2 A's. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 56.
Now pitching
Well, he's been
for the
excellent
Blue
against
Jays.
left-handed hitters this year, and
Number
that's his first
56.
test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Well, One-run game. Now it's the DH, Tyler Soderstrom.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And there's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Brendan Little, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, Shea Langoliers.
At the plate, Shea Langoliers. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That misses the zone, and now 2-0. That one missing inside. There's the strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. And he walked him.
Ball 4, take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
So a man aboard. Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That misses. 2-0. And a foul ball. Throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. A's leading by a run. That one 95 to finish him off.
Up next,
Drew Avens.
left fielder,
Up next for
Drew
the A's.
Avens.
On the ground right side. Stefanik throws to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the A's 3 and the Blue Jays 2. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the center fielder, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
High fly ball, right field. Rooker should have this one. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas. Looking to start something with 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's hard hit on the line. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating.
Now
you hit the ball hard. You understand the
baseman,
situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Stefani swings through it for strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
The Jays down to their final strike. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 3-2 final score in this one. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Baseball from the Lone Star State. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Tyler Mahle. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times, it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's a good
That's
at
a
bat
ball.
right
Take your
there. He
base.
was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not
That
always
is
easy
second.
laying
The
off a
shortstop,
3-2 pitch, and I
Mason
tell you what, he earned that
Wynn.
walk.
Now a chance for Mason Wynn. And that is out of play. That misses off the outside edge.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Right side, Garcia. And puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nolan Arenado.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Brendan Donovan stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Langford pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. He swings and fouls one off. Nootbaar off of first with two away. Foul ball. Two outs. Struck him out looking. So one left for the Cardinals. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Globe Life Field. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Josh Smith leading things off and takes a strike. And that misses. Ball one. In there at the knees for a strike. Out to short. Win. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Wyatt Langford.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Wyatt Langford, batting with one down, takes a strike. 1 out, bases empty. This one chopped up the middle. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
He doesn't care how he does it. He just wants to get on base. And when he does, that puts him in a position to do some damage, put some pressure on the defense as well. His wheels are truly a weapon out there.
Here comes Corey Seager. Michaelis throws to first, and he dives back in safely. Fouled off. He was late. That one not close, and it's 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Seager swings, rips one to right. That one's carrying. Out of here. He shoots one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Josh Young in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits
it.
against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Alejandro Ozuna. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
One down, base is empty. And foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chop to third. Young tosses to first. Out. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 18.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And it's fouled away. And the 0-1. And that's too high. Outside low. It's 2-2. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Up and in, ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pages getting the start at catcher, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. The Cards leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back in Arlington, bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Michaelis back to work. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. The throw. And they get the out.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
And now, Kyle Higashioka. Hit in the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it. He's got it, and the inning is over. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Victor Scott. Pitch misses, and that's ball one.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Garcia going back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
2 down, base is empty. Mason Wynn will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Redbirds down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the inning. And the batter now, Josh Smith.
The designated hitter, Josh Smith.
Inside,
that's a ball.
Ball one. And a strike on the outside edge. That one missed.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Next one misses. Ball three. They say it went.
Full count.
In the air, left side. Nootbaar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. Reached on an infield single his first time. And ball one.
Low.
Ball to strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Walker makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
2 outs, base is empty. Corey Seager getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 2-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Brendan Donovan. Just off the outside edge.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Way high.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In the air, out towards right center. Garcia heads after it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. The Cards hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Pereira batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
And
Ball.
downstairs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hit in the air, left field, Ozuna. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go, bottom of 4. Now the third baseman, Josh Young. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a breaking ball misses outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ozuna in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and that is strike one. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's the strike. That's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Up the middle, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
The first baseman, number 21.
Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. He popped out his first time. In for a strike, 0-1. Fought off foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Adolis Garcia now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Garcia.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. On the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ozuna off of first with 2 away. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Rangers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Arenado measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Cards showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And Nato is set down on strikes.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker, walked his first time. And that one pulled foul.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pajes. Slider right there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
2 outs, runner at first. Victor Scott, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Inside, just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here is Marcus Semien.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Fastball for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ripped to short. On to first.
Yes,
and the
you're out.
leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Now batting, catcher Kyle Higashioka.
Now it's going to be Kyle Higashioka. Fly to left his first time. Off the mark there. 1-0. Inside, just missed.
No.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first.
That's an out.
Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick
The
outs.
batter, number 8, designated hitter Josh.
So the lineup flips over. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And Arenado makes the catch. That is the inning. Rangers go down quickly there, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Lars Nootbaar. Malley back to work. That's in there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Cole Winn up and throwing. Bosley getting cranked up as well. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one misses. Going to count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one the other way. Makes a nice running catch. One up, one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. The Cardinals still looking for their first hit in this one. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. That's inside. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
In danger of losing the no-hitter here. There's a line drive to left field. Base hit.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. His splits between April and May there. Looked like it was a little bit up. Move to first.
He's safe.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. One and two here. That's down and in.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Misses inside, and that's ball 3. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball line to center. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Tyler Mahle won't go any further tonight, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
So they
Rangers,
turn things over to the righty, Jack Leiter.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here comes Wilson Contreras, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Contreras started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. 2 outs, and there's a foul ball. Oh and 2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. So a job well done from the Rangers bullpen that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Wyatt Langford. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
In the air, right field. Walker gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
So now it's Corey Seager, and it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Fouled off left side. And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat.
Runner takes off, lifted in the air, out to left. Nootbaar. They got it for out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ozuna in the box again. Takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Sonny Gray getting ready to go. Romero, the lefty, warming up as well. Yo, 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone.
One, two.
This one in the dirt. The 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. And this is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. And 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There goes the runner. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Walker.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The tying run at the plate. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, He'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. Just misses there.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Pedro Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Now the catcher up to hit, Pedro Pajes. He's 0